In this video, we're going to continue to explore WordPress, and we're going to use this theme right here that we set in the previous lesson. We're going to continue to manage and customize the website, and we're going to start to create some posts. Now, posts are really similar to pages. They're actually pages, but they're like less important than the first level pages. We can call these like first level of our structure in the website, and then going down we have like sub pages, sub areas, and then we have posts. Now it's also important to display the posts or to reach the posts through a link somehow, and we're gonna again explain everything in just a few minutes. Now you can see that in the post we also have the categories and the tags. So it's really similar to pages because we have all pages and add new, and also for the post is like that, but we also need to consider these two really important things that we're gonna talk about also later. Now, the first thing I want to do here is reach the menu again. So right now we are visualizing the preview here of the website. I can click to open up the site in the browser so we can see it directly in the browser. And this is our menu here. And we can also click here to edit page. I can right click and open this in another page. So we can leave this on. So every time we make some change, we can click here and just reload or update the page so we can see the change. You can also work like in split screen. You can use like half of a screen to preview your website and another half to work on the modification, so that you have like your backhand right here and your front hand. So we are visualizing here the same page, but this is without the aspect of the theme that we've chosen. So this is the bare page without any like CSS or additional styling to the content. So this is just the content, and we saw that we can create text, so we can also import images. So if I want to reach the menu, I can also make this smaller, so you can see it's responsive. It's gonna like resize depending on the size of the browser page. So if I go here and let's go back to the dashboard. So I'm gonna click here. These are the pages right now, but I am in the dashboard already, so I just need to click here in my homes if I want to go back to the home page. And if I want to edit, I can click here again. So if I go here in the appearance, this is where we can edit our theme, as we said before. So we can change the theme, we can customize the theme in terms of colors, fonts, anything that is customizable. Not every theme will be the same. It's going to change the level of customization a bit. But here we can see that I can change the menu. I can edit the menu also from here. I can edit the title from here. Now I want to edit the menu. So if I click here, I can go and edit this from here, as we saw previously. But I can also edit from the dashboard. So let's back to the dashboard. And if I go all the way down, instead of clicking on customize, I want to click directly to the menus. Now this is more backend situation. I don't have any preview, but again, I can test the changes in here. By the way, you can see the menu right here is like compact in this hamburger button. So I need to click there to open it up because this is like a more compact version. So I'm just gonna like increase the size a little bit so we can see the menu. And we don't need so much space here. I can make this a little bit smaller. So right now we are using these 4 pages, but you can see that in the first part here, which is menu items, we can manage the content of the menu. So we can change what we can see in the menu. We can add new stuff into the menu. So we have edit menus here. We have manage locations also. So you can see we have a primary menu, and we can change here the primary menu. We can also use another menu for social links. Now this is according to the theme, because it's the theme that decides the location of the menu in the various devices. So depending on if you are in a small screen like a smartphone or you're on a bigger screen, so it's gonna make that responsive and it's gonna be everything preset for you. So you cannot change much in the theme unless you go inside the code, but you're gonna have to be like a programmer. You're gonna switch to a higher level of access, so you need a higher plan. But we're not gonna do this. We're just gonna customize everything we can here in the backend. So apart from the pages that we already created in the previous video, let's see what else we can do here. Now you can see we have posts that we can insert, but these are posts that have been automatically generated again by the team. So I didn't create these. These were created automatically when I chosen the theme that I want to use. So we're going to create new posts shortly. So here we can see the various posts. We can search inside the post. We can see the most recent and so on. Now also we can insert custom links. This means that we can just type a customized URL. So I can take any web page on the web and I can type here the name of that web page. Here I can place the name. Let's just type here pixels, so I can use a link that I find in here. So if I go down here in the home page, you can see that this image has a link going outside. So this is an external link. So if I right click and open this in a new page, it's going to bring me to another website, to another web space. And this is up here, the URL. So if I double click, I can select everything here. So sorry, 3 clicks, it's going to select everything. Or you can just click and drag with the left mouse and just right click, copy the entire text here, which is a link, and paste it right here. So right click and paste it. So this is the link, and this is the name of the menu that menu button that we're gonna add. So if I say add to menu, there you go. Now we're gonna have an extra button on the menu. So if I go back here, now it's not visible because remember, you need to either press here visit site or from the home page, or you just go here and just upload or update or refresh the page. So once it's not visible because we need to do one more thing. We need to save these changes. So let's go back there and save this. And now we can refresh. And there you go. That's the extra button right there. So if I click there, it's going to bring me into the other website. So I need to go back now with the back button of the browser. And here I am back into my website. Now, if I want to change the position here, I can click again and drag it. I can place it, for example, here in photo gallery. I can use a sub menu here. So this is the first level. And then we have like second level, but we can also make like 3 levels or 4 levels, depending on how we adjust the hierarchy here, the pyramid structure of our website. So it's really, really useful and easy to use. And once you finish, let me place this inside photo gallery. So when I finish, I save. And then when it finished to save, I'm gonna refresh. And there you go. Now I have this one inside photo gallery, and I'm gonna see here a little arrow, which means that this is is gonna contain extra menu items, so inside. And down here, there is also another useful setting, which is to add automatically the new pages directly to the top level of this menu right here, which we are using. It's our navigation menu. So let's do save menu again with this other option. And now I'm going to create a new page. So I'm going to go back to pages, and actually I'm going to directly go to add new page. And as usual, we're going to have the patterns here that we can choose. We're going to have templates we can choose, but right now I want to go for a blank page real quick. And I'm going to call these articles. So this is where we're going to place our articles shortly. I'm just going to leave this empty right now. So if I say publish, it's like we are saving this new page in the pages. So I can now view the page. I can add another page. I can copy the link. So this is the link, but this is now an internal link. It doesn't go outside my space. It's inside my web space. So it's called internal links. So I can also use this when I customize the link of the menu. Now let me go back to the dashboard. So I'm going to click on View Pages. I'm back on the dashboard. Now I can see I have this new page right here, Articles. And if I refresh again this page, you can see that it's going to show up Articles. So right here, because it's automatically added thanks to the option that I chosen here in the Appearance and Menus. So the only thing is that it's going to add it after the other. So if I want to reposition this, I need to click there and just place it right here and save again, and then update, refresh. You can see now it's in the middle right here. Now if I click inside this page, there is nothing in here, but we can start to add some text, and also we can transform that text into links, because we cannot really access the articles right now. There are no links to these into these pages that will bring me into the articles. So why there are articles here, but they are invisible in the website? So articles are also called posts, and the post you can see here, it's similar to a page. So when we click on post, it's going to be similar to the area where we manage the page, and we can add a new post from here. So let's wait. Now you can see I don't have any pattern here, so it's kind of a simpler thing. When you create a post, it's going to be simpler than like a page, and the mechanism is really similar. So I can add here a post title. So let's create this new title. I'm gonna just type new post, and that's it. I don't want to write anything else. I just want to publish. Okay. So it's really identical in these terms to the standard page, but also I can share the article in the various social networks if I want. I can view the post, I can copy the link and share it through the link. And also this will be visible and delivered to each of your subscribers. So if you create like a subscription page, you make people subscribe, they're going to become your users, and you can manage them also in the user page, and they will see this post as soon as you publish it. So this is another different. Now if I click here, I can go back to the posts and I can create a new one. Now I can also create a new one from the menu here, add new post. So let's create it, just another one, and let's call this just another new post and publish. Well, also you can save draft, because sometimes you are just the administrator of the website and there are like other people working for you or collaborating with you that just type and edit and copyright and write articles and posts. But before you want to have like the last word, you want to first control and see that everything is fine. So you can leave it as a draft. So you have published, draft, and schedule, and trashed. So if you want to change the status of these, I can go and click on the three dots. You can preview this, you can modify it, and you can copy it. You can copy only the link, or you just say publish right here. There you go. So now it's published. Otherwise, you can go inside, edit. You can go back inside the article, and you can change here the visibility. So it could be like private, password protected, and so it will not be visible anymore. Or you can switch to draft or move it to the trash directly from here. So this is a really important panel. Now you see that when you create a post, if you go down, you also have tags, which are important words in your article or in your page in general. And then you also have categories. Now, right now, we don't have any category. You can add a category right here, or you can add it from the menu again. So if I go here, I go to categories. This is when I can add another category. So let's add a new category. Let's call these well, you need to be like more specific here. So let's say that you are creating a website where there are many articles. So these are going to be like articles about I don't know, let's say clothing. Okay, and then here you can also write a description. So we can type here articles about clothing and save it, add. Okay, so now I have a new category, but right now it's empty, which means that there are no paths related to this category. But we're gonna get back this in a minute. Let me just show you how I can access the articles, because I cannot really see the article anywhere right now. So if I go back to the appearance and to the customization, now many themes that you find, they all start with a page displaying the articles. And also this one here that we set up in the previous video, we changed the home page, but first, before, there was another home page displaying all the articles. So if I go to the home page settings, I can say here, well, show me my latest post instead of a static page. So you can change this. You can either choose a static page, which could be your own page or another of these pages, or you can use your latest post. Or you can use a post page. So you can use, for example, the articles page. Or we can add new pages also from here if we want directly. But let's do your latest post. Now you can see it's automatically updated when you customize right here. So now these are all the links to my posts. So if I click here, it's gonna open up the post. So now I can access the post. But I don't like to display the post on the home page. So I'm gonna switch back to the home page. Or just go back without changing anything. So I'm just gonna close this without saving the changes. So again, where do I access my posts if I cannot do it in the home page? Well, I can insert some links in the articles page. So to do this, I'm gonna back to the pages here, pages, click to the articles here, or just click on the three dots and modify. And now I'm gonna just type a simple test. I'm gonna call this new post. And then I underline this, clicking and dragging with the left mouse. And clicking here, I will assign a link, or Ctrl+K to the keyboard. So click here. Now I either type or paste a precise URL, which could be again internal or external, or I search for that post or page inside my website. So if I type here new, it's going to make a search, and you can see I find the new post and also the other one, which I called just another new post. So when I use this one here, or also I can create a new page, but right now I want to create a new post. I want to assign this to the new post. So now I have an internal link, which will bring me to this post. If I press enter, it's going to create another block. And here I'm going to type just another post. And this is going to be the other one. So I'm going to click, underline this, click and drag with my left mouse. Click here. And again, search for that. Well, let's search for another. And you can see now I can find my post. Posts and pages will be recognizable by this little text that's going to show you if you are selecting a page or linking a page or a post. Okay, now that I'm finished, I'm going to update here. I'm going to update or refresh here. And now I have my two links. So if I click now, I can access these posts. Now, sometimes when you have posts, you can also go previous and next from down here. And there you go. These are like two options where you can start to visualize your post inside your website using a custom page. Now, I want to create another post. So let's go back to the posts, and I want to add a new one. And right now, I want to place this post into the category. So if I click here, I want to assign this post to clothing. And let's call this a new post about clothes and publish. Now this is going to go automatically in that category. Okay, let's close this. I'm gonna go back. Now, if I go to category, I can see clothing, and there is one right here. So if I click here, I can edit this again. And again, I can delete, I can view the posts related to this category. Now, another really interesting thing that I can do, if I create a series of posts and I assign the same category, if I go back to the menu, so let's go to appearance, menus, I can also use a category. So if I use a category, which is going to be this one here, and add this category to the menu, it's going to add another item, and automatically I will find in there the post about that category. So let's save this menu. Just see it in action. And let's refresh here. So now I have also clothing. And if I click here, there you go. Now I have the category clothing, and now I have directly the new post that I created about clothes. So I can click here and enter that post. So now I can push this perhaps inside photo gallery. I can also use post right here inside the clothing. So if I want to use this, let's say that I want to use this one here, and then also new post about clothes, add it to the menu. And this is going to be added here, but I'm going to push them inside clothing. So you can see how the structure defines and start to be more and more precise and like a pyramid. Again, I'm going to refresh, and that's it. So I'm going to have a menu, submenu, and a submenu. So we're going to stop right here for this lesson, and we're going to continue in the next. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you did, subscribe to stay updated. And if you want to support us, please join the channel as a supporter and check our other courses and other video guides that we have in the channel. So thanks, and see you in the next lesson.